Let's have a look at a cheat sheet of all the visualizations what is available in the Power BI desktop as well as Microsoft certified app source, which is like an app store for visualization. And if I have to classify them, best answer what this cheat sheet will give you is which visual to use when. A toughest challenge for a designer, as in which visualization best fits for your organizational need and the data you are trying to plug into the system. When I say this, it always is the designer's choice of the visualization, what he would like to represent it as. However, the key things what he needs to keep in mind is when you have to compare different things or compare the magnitude of the measures, I mean to say, if you are comparing a volume of two things, sales of multiple areas, gender ratio across different regions, sale across different geographic regions, or you are comparing your different product lines and the sales of your product lines, if you're comparing minimum threshold levels which are available, you are comparing the pipeline of different products what you have, and so on and so forth. So when there is an apple to apple comparison in terms of units, then this comparison chart helps you. So when I say in this figure, let me zoom it a bit and let's see. So if I say in this chart, when these are the different visualization which are available for comparison of the magnitude of measures, and whatever in yellow do you see is the default available made available in Power BI desktop application. Whatever ticks what you see in your visualization are the certified app source visuals which would be available in the Microsoft certified app source. With this, when we compare a clustered bar chart, be it a vertical or a horizontal, please keep in mind that we are also revising all the visualizations available to us in the Power BI desktop application. So what happens is when you have two categories of sales, for example, if I consider this row as unit, and this is sale in month of January and the second in sale of month of February. So in terms of January and February, the product A has sold lesser than product B. If I say orange is product A and blue is product B. Similarly, in the next month, that is February, this product A, the unit sold, however, has increased, but it still is lower than the units sold by the product B in the month of January. This is represented horizontally or vertically. Similarly, if you have a dot plot, you can always have a dot of January and February, which are placed one above the other, February having a higher value. A stack chart would be summing these two charts one over the other and making a stack of different items of product A and top of it the product B. It can be stacked horizontally or vertically. Similarly, stacked bar chart is again, this is a 100% stack chart. So this also gives you the percentage breakup of ratio of the products which are being sold. If 100 is the volume of sale, if there are 100 products sold, how much percentage is of product A vis-a-vis product B. So if you have your finite space and you want to break that content into the percentage, it's like a pie chart, then probably this is another visualization which you can make use of. So the total units sold would be representing your 100% of the value, and amongst that 100% value, what is the percentage share of product A versus product B is shown over here. A stack chart would be irrespective of the percentage. If you remove the 100%ness of the every bar, then the stack chart would look similar to this. Then there is Makiko chart, Power KPI matrix, ultimate variance, ultimate waterfall, which is like an adding things up and down over the period of time. So if you have multiple products and the product A followed by product B, and then there was slack, and then product C, which brought down the sales, and then finally product D. Then it happens. If you are a publisher, or if you are working on a feedback or a summary based or a text based data, then you would ideally would like to know what are the keywords used by the end users to search, to analyze, to update, to provide the feedback. So the keywords based on their occurrence would be displayed in a word cloud. A very good way of representing the word usage and the sentiment usage of different feedbacks, and usually this is used in analyzing different feedbacks. Impact bubble, Vitara charts, data insights by MAQ, dot plot. So if this is one kind of formation, the dot plot can be another kind of formation. A drill down column chart would give you a, if there are categories and subcategories and more subcategories for every product, then the drill down chart can help you identify if there are sale of 100, what was the quantity of A product, B product, C product amongst these 100 values. Enlightening stack shuffle, rotating chart by MAQ, bullet chart by them, linear gauge. So linear gauge is where we are, cylindrical gauge by them. So it's more towards target versus achievement kind of a thing. A thermometer by an MAQ, where you have a target and then you have an achievement kind of a setup. Then you have a horizontal bar chart similar to these clustered bar chart. Enlightening bubble chart, clustered bar chart in a different representation with some grid around it. 100% stack. This is like an alteration of the default ones given by Power BI. And again, these are not certified ones. These are not available on App Stores. You would have to search it separately. Chart accent bar chart, 3AG bar chart, SAG column chart. So these are available, however, they are not certified and okayed by Microsoft. This is matrix, the table. These are default, made available default into your system. Circular gauge, tachometer, how far the sales have reached, how far the units have sold, etc. How far the units are left, what is the target, and how much you've achieved. Circular gauge. So this is what I was representing. Circular gauge can easily be replaced by 100% stack chart in that scenario, because the circle represents is 100% and this is what it is. So an ideal way of representing an 100% chart would be a circular gauge. However, is an individual's choice which fits well in the organization and the end user should be used. A radar chart based on the sales and different parameters. Bubble chart shows the volume across 1, 2, and 3 things. So blue has sold more in terms of measure magnitude compared to a pink, and then less to the brown. Similarly, a clustered map, and so on and so forth.